Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Intentional Outlier. My name is Sheila. It's August 3rd and I have been in the building for a few hours this morning. Before I came here, I went and picked up another mirror for free that I found on Facebook Marketplace for the other bathroom. I don't know. So I don't think I talked about the other one that I have now too. So I found, just in case I haven't, I'll just catch it in this video too. So this mirror, maybe I did. I don't remember. Anyway, excuse me. And this is for one of the bathrooms. And then I found, it's a little dark. It's in the closet, so it's safe and not gonna get in the way. But it's fine. It's not broken. They just put tape on it to protect it. Or just in case it did break, it would keep the pieces together. But so that's gonna be for the other bathroom. That's my plan for those right now. So big progress on the ceiling tiles. All of the ones from this side, with the exception, so there are still 10 that are in place right now. 8 of those are over the garbage pile. I didn't really wanna have to clean up the debris that falls down out of the garbage pile, so I just figured I'd just wait. And then I got the other, that last section of the framing off the wall today. So you can kind of see it in my pile. Yeah. So it's a Monday. The dumpster is full. So I gotta wait till when they usually come Wednesday morning. So by the time I get here on Wednesday, it should already be empty and ready to refill again. All of the tiles that I took down this morning. And then there's some other various debris back there, more carpet and just trash that needs to go out. So I'll start with that probably Wednesday morning. And then pick up where I left off, probably on the tack strip. I don't know. Depends on how I'm feeling that day. So I did buy some cleaning supplies for the bathrooms. So I did a little bit of cleaning in there, the toilet and the sink and that kind of stuff. Let's see what else. I did find another dime, which is exciting. Yeah. And then the mirrors are a huge find too, because that's one less thing that I had. I mean, they were free, so you can't really beat that. And I appreciate the people that put those up and made those available. Let's see. What else? Oh, I did find, this is kind of cool. So it's cool because, so my original plans that I had talked to the general contractor about, I had mentioned that I wanted some outlets in the ceiling. And then I wanted outlets at least, every few, I don't know, spaced out evenly in each room so that we wouldn't have a shortage of power outlets to utilize for different things. So today when I was taking down tiles, I found, let's see if I can find him in the camera, that guy. And I tested it and it does work. I do have it secured up there with a zip tie right now just so that it's not hanging free. And then I did trace the line and it goes all the way. There is another, let me turn around. There's another, so there's the door. Right next to the door, there's a light. And that light is plugged into another outlet that is in the ceiling. Fingers and coordination, there we go. Everything's backwards. So that's cool. So I at least have 2 that are in the ceiling that work right now. So just kind of a cool blessing. And what else? Oh, so I'm looking around. I was kind of just sitting in my chair, drinking some water, taking a break, and evaluating how I'm going to approach like the ducting, because it's hose. It's not hard, except for like where the joints are at, where that hose is connected to. So what I was thinking about doing was just taking some nylon straps and attaching them, anchoring them to the ceiling, just to give them something to hold them up so they don't sag. And then like right around like where the square is, keeping the squares in place, but using the wire that's holding up the frame for the tiles to secure that square up to the ceiling. So there's still something to support it, but I don't have to buy something different. And I was thinking about either, really washing those really well, maybe spray painting them a different color, probably brown, because it'll match, it'll blend in with the ceiling if it's brown. And then, so that's one idea that I have. And the other thing I gotta figure out too is, so it looks like to me, the lights are, the current working lights are attached to the tile frames, it looks like. So I gotta figure out a way to, a different way to attach those. So I was thinking about taking some of the extra wire that's holding the frame up to the ceiling and repositioning that where the lights are at. So the lights still have something to hold on to them, so they're not just putting too much strain on the conduit in between each one. And then cutting the frame pieces after I've got it secured and held up. Cutting the frame pieces where I don't need them anymore. And maybe using some sort of adhesive or something to make them more sturdy. I don't know. Like at the corners where I cut. I'm not sure. If there's any suggestions, please let me know, because I could totally use some inspiration or input on this. And also, if there's anything that sounds like a bad idea, please tell me that too. Because this is all just things that I sit here and I think about. So, what else? Oh, another cool thing is it looks like, so I think that like the orange cables and some of the white cables are for the alarm system and the smoke detectors and the fire alarms, those kinds of things. But it looks like there's enough slack in those cables to where I'll be able to tack them or to secure them to the ceiling to where they're out of the way, they don't get hurt, and it's not as much of an eyesore. So that's kind of cool. But I don't know, I'll have to play with that more once I get back to the back side of the building, because there's more ceiling tiles. This is almost all of them at the front of the building. There are still some more at the back of the building in the hallways. So, and, oh, the other thing I noticed too, so I don't know how well you can see. That's one side. Okay, so this is the side that I uncovered today. And it doesn't look like, so it's not like this side where it has the wall that goes up to the ceiling. That's an open space, which is, I'm not sure, like, that's what I was expecting all the way across. But so that's just good information to have. Once I get like towards the middle, I'll be able to see, because you can definitely see how, because this used to be, this is actually two buildings. And you can see, let's see if I can find the center beam, or the center, this is where it was divided. And you can kind of see too, like on the floor as well. Like the transition between the different types of flooring that they had at some point. I don't know when or what year or any of that history on it, but it's kind of interesting to me. But yeah, that's it for today. And if there's any questions, let me know. Just leave it in the comment section. I'll totally answer. Thank you for hanging out with me, and thank you for liking and subscribing and sharing the videos and my channel. All that helps. Still trying to grow. I'm trying to grow the channel. So, and you guys are helping me do that. So I really appreciate it. And okay, that's it for now. I'll see you next time. All right, bye.